Hey guys, it's your boy Dimpo. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today I bring good news. So two things. First thing is I've become an official ABI partner. Stoked for that. Super excited to see what the future brings. And number two, season 2 details are out now. We can talk about it. We can showcase it as well. So we're going to start by showcasing the trailer. After that, I'll run you through some special footage that I have, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it, and then you guys can let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. So let's watch the trailer, and then we'll pick up from there.
The second lieutenant said that there was an intact piano under the ruins. After lifting the tarp, there was a charred arm bone instead.
You're running out of time. You must extract before time runs out. Team Bravo has reached the designated location.
Looks like there was a firefight.
Stay alert and watch your six.
If the intel is accurate, we can return fully loaded this time.
Contact! We got contact! We're not making it.
My father promised me that he would buy me a violin in the winter. But the melody played was the signal to evacuate. By January, Kimona's violin strings had turned into barbed wires.
Alright, so there was some noteworthy stuff. Now, the trailer indicates the beginning of it anyway that this is going to be more story-driven now. It seems like Season 0 and Season 1 were just a pilot, and now I think we'll be getting a lot more story-driven quests, which is good. The game desperately needs more quests. I think now that we have, how many maps do we have? We have TV, we have Farm, Valley, Northridge, and Armory. So we have 5 maps. That's more than enough maps to start bringing quests. I hope they get a little bit more creative around the quests now as well, because I feel like the quest format we currently have, it's not rewarding and it's not really intuitive either. Like, it's not very creative, is it? So here you can see Northridge. Northridge is a vast map. There's a lot of hotspots, but the hotel one is pretty much the main one. Second one is the one that you see here, which is the cable car. But at the end of the day, everyone's going to rush to the motel. The map is huge now that we can talk about it. Huge map, lots of spawns, like it dwarfs Valley. It's massive. The only thing that worries me here is this is going to be like thermal galore. I hope they actually pretty much limit lockdown. I honestly do. Normal will be limited to 300k. Lockdown, we haven't had the word yet. I did suggest in my video, and in my video I said, I pretty much called out what should be done, and what many people have been asking, not just me, is pretty much make the ammo, the red ammo, found in raid. I saw there was a poll earlier, so it's good that we're getting traction. Also, the devs responded to my video as well, which is good to know that they're keeping their ear to the ground as well. So aside from that, super excited. Once again, I hope they limit lockdown to 700k and then start Forbidden from 700 onwards. Otherwise, Northridge is not going to be playable for new players, unfortunately, because it's going to be thermals galore. New players are going to get frustrated. They're going to keep getting camped out. One more thing to note here is, if we can just look back, there's going to be 3 bosses. You saw the 3 bosses there. So we're going to get 3 bosses, I believe, on TV station. And then we're going to get 1 boss on Northridge. That is my understanding. Whether these bosses are going to be on lockdown and Forbidden, I'm not sure. Forbidden guaranteed, lockdown, I hope so. There's no reason why there shouldn't be any bosses on lockdown. But anyways, if they're going to make the red ammo found in raid, I hope they make T6 armor found in raid as well. And I hope they revert back to like season 0 setting, because that was when the game was the most fun. The TTK was great. Like everyone could kill everyone, and it made like running, you know, high tier gear riskier than it is now. Now you're absolute juggernaut, you're unstoppable. Another cool feature is now you can actually have a look at the reds that you pick up, which I thought was pretty neat. Is it groundbreaking? No, it's not, but hey, it's a cool thing to have. It is mind-blowing just how detailed and diverse the Northridge map is, guys. I've had that experience of playing it. It is freaking insane. So you have close quarter combat, you have long-range combat. It's pretty much like Valley, Farm, and TV station in one. It is absolutely crazy. It's also like Shoreline from Tarkov if you played it, but a lot more sort of congested with like stuff to do. Unlike Tarkov, like they call it Snoreline for a reason, right? It's not Shoreline, it's actually Snoreline because people go there and fall asleep. But Northridge has taken that elevator to another level, actually giving you stuff to go explore and stuff to see. Now let's discuss the most exciting stuff, which is the weapons. We're all here for the weapons, right? So the AK-12 looks absolutely fantastic. My only concern with this thing is the price. As we can see there, high firing power, 700 RPM. It will rival the RPK, but in my humble opinion, the RPK is better. Even though this is more sort of versatile than the RPK in terms of kitting it out, I still think the RPK is a superior weapon because you can put a long barrel on it. It's got higher firing rate. It's got longer range. But anyways, that's just my humble opinion. We'll test this out and see. This could be like the MDR. Like, you know how the MDR has hidden stats? Like, it absolutely slaps. It's a lot better than what it looks on paper. This could be the same thing. It's desperately needed. The AKs at the moment are absolute trash. So fingers crossed this gun is not overpriced. New players can also hopefully get their hands on it, test it out, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to test out the new and shiny things, right? Next up, we have the MCX, and honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed about this. 2 things. They had an opportunity to do something unique. They could have added a 300 blackout, because this is the platform for it. Instead, they took the sort of easy way out and they went for 5.56. We already have too many 5.56 guns. Why not add new ammo? Make it similar to the VSS if you're worried about balancing and stuff. Also, this does not have high firing power, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's got decent fire rate, which makes it a great weapon to use. Also, it's not very expensive to kit out, and it doesn't have too many attachments as well. And last but not least, we have the SVTU. I honestly pray that this weapon gets nerfed because it's going to absolutely upset a lot of people. It is better than the SVDS, and it costs 70k to kit out. Everyone's going to be running. This is going to be worse than the Mosin. This is going to be an epidemic of these guns. So prepare yourself. I hope they make it at least low firing power or something, because this 2 taps to the chest. I used this in the beta, and I was wiping motos. Like, I used to go in T3 with this gun, and I was wiping the motos. Like, I was making bank. So it seems like we've been heard at least on when the season should be released. I think they were initially aiming for May. Now it's end of April, which is good. So at least we don't have to wait until May to play the new season. So super excited for that. They're not naming it Season 2. They're calling it Ignition. So that's interesting. So here we can actually see a bit of a sneak peek as to what's coming. So we start with the map. So Northridge, TV Station, Armory, and Farm. There'll be no changes to any of the existing map aside from the fact that we're going to be getting 4 new bosses. And the bosses are here. Fred's obviously on Northridge. Looks like he's got a thermal scope as well, which is pretty freaking sick. I'm guessing he might be just a forbidden boss with the scope, with thermal. I don't know. Maybe like a chance he might be running a thermal. Who knows? We got Rolf, Kurt, and Bernard. I think these guys are TV station bosses. I could be wrong. Don't want me to. I've never played the mobile version, but I'm guessing there's 3 bosses on TV station because there is 3 factions. But here's where it gets interesting, right? We're getting secure ops. This is great for new people. Absolutely great, because secure ops, you only lose, I think, your armor and your helmet. You keep your gun, and obviously you lose your like your ammo and stuff that you shoot. But aside from that, you get everything back, so it's very encouraging for new players. It seems like Secure Ops is going to be farm only. I hope not, but let's see. Hopefully it extends to other modes as well. Solo Ops is a big one for a lot of our solo players. Like for me personally, I enjoy playing solo. I connect with my audience a lot more when I play solo, so this is going to be super exciting. Then we have Team Deathmatch, self-explanatory. I don't know what Team Elimination is. I don't know if... what I'm assuming is Team Elimination is like Tarkov Arena, where everyone kills each other and then we have to wait for the next round to reset. And you have Team Deathmatch, which I think is like Call of Duty, just constant respawns. The new weapons we already discussed, the AK-12, SVTU, MCX. We're getting another Colt, one that's a lot more customizable. We're getting like Glock 17, which is like a semi-automatic Glock. And we're getting the 5.7, so that is crazy good news. This pistol is going to be an absolute menace. It's going to tear people apart. Another interesting thing is, seems like we're getting awards just for participating in Season 1. I can see a blue MDR skin there, which looks pretty cool. AK-12 skin there. I can see a couple different guns. But yeah, aside from that, it just looks like standard stuff, really. But I'm guessing it'll be for free, so hey, we're never going to say no to free stuff. Curious to see what the Battle Pass will bring. Last Battle Pass left a lot to be desired. While it did compensate you with Cohen, it didn't really give you any skins or anything to diversify the game or anything like that. So I'm hoping for new cosmetics in this one. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all, and I hope to catch you next video. Peace.